Hey randomizer, welcome to another NIKKE video. So this is the last unit for the Liberation SSR character review, and you can look at the skill sets for the previous two on my channel for Guilty as well as for Quincy. But now here we are with Sin. I think Sin's actually one of the more popular ones because she looks like Akari from KDA. However, before we discuss Sin's skill kit, check out my viewer polls live stream, which will go live just an hour before the maintenance ends. I'll be playing some of my gacha games that I usually play an hour before maintenance finishes, and then we'll switch back to the NIKKE widescreen new update, and we'll be polling for Jackals for myself as well as viewers, and of course checking out the Liberation Boobas. So let's talk about Sin. So she is a defender type AR. Actually, she is correct, AR type, because the previous one there were issues with the weapon type, but she is an actual AR type user, defender, class, Bacillus again, rarity SSR, and burst 2 unit. So her first skill, full stop, activates when the last round of ammunition hits, affects herself, duplicates 50% of the ally with the highest HP and lasts for 5 seconds, and taunts all enemies. So this is similar to Quincy, where she dupes the HP of the highest HP ally. I wonder again if this is going to be similar to HP potency, sorry, not HP, max HP increase, which is then a 15% HP heal, right? And she taunts. Unfortunately, I don't think taunt is great. As we know from Christmas Rupee, when Christmas Rupee taunts in difficult content, she basically just dies because there's no self-sustain. Maybe this is a bit better because of a 15% HP dupe. I wish this was higher, or she gains a massive shield that will make the taunt a bit better. I don't know what her ammo size is going to look like and how often this triggers, but if it's going to be very frequent, she's not going to be able to survive. She needs some built-in damage reduction or some HP boost, and see if that is the case for her second and third skills. Second skill, Hurry Up, activates when the full burst ends. Affects herself, and burst gauge loading speed increases by 16.17 for 5 seconds. Okay, so we know AR wise the burst reloading speed is a lot lower than in comparison to, let's say, shotgun or rocket launcher, right? Rocket launcher units like Senti, they have the highest burst generation. So I get this burst is to help Sin catch up in the burst regen department. However, this only affects herself. If this was team wide, then I think it would be much better. If activates when using burst skill, again affects herself, so it looks a bit selfish in terms of her kit. Effect changes according to the number of activations. Previous effects, okay, so first time she activates this, recovers 15% of attack damage as HP and lasts. So lifesteal for the first time, HP potency increases by 51% for 5 seconds, so more heal next time, and the third time, defense increases by 43%. Okay, so this is her kind of sustain and survivability kit to be used in conjunction with full stop. However, this only triggers when she is using her own burst skill. I hope this is burst skill for the team and not her own burst skill only, because then by the time you trigger yourself, you trigger your burst 3 times, the battle is pretty much over. We need that sustain right off the bat. So I hope this is team-wide burst skill that triggers this. If not, then it's still not as strong. Third skill, Words Can Kill. Activates when enemy numbers are more than 4. So this doesn't really work against bosses. Affects all enemies, increase their damage taken by 12.23 for 5 seconds. And affects enemies within attack range, does AoE damage. Okay. Overall, I think a kind of a selfish defender that we need to see if the burst skill triggers upon everyone's burst skill, or is it just herself, and then we'll see if there's any sustainability from her full stop taunt, because again, like I said, if you're gonna taunt, you better survive, otherwise you're just killing yourself. So, and her third skill is just awkward, her burst skill, because it's a damage increase and an AoE attack, which doesn't really synergize with the rest of her kit, and it doesn't work against bosses either. So we'll have to see how she fares. I mean, the design's really good, right? The design for her is fantastic, but she just needs a bit more, I think, from this. If this triggers right away, for example, one burst rotation triggers all 3, I think she'll be fantastic. If it doesn't, then yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a oof a bit of a oof. We'll have to see. Again, we'll test this on the live stream so everyone can see as well. Join in 9 hours with the release of this video. Actually, when this video comes live, it's probably like 4 or 5 hours left. So I'll see you there. All right, I will see you there. And it's TimaeuSS here. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye bye now.